My name is Dustin Spellman with Tulsa Patioscapes. You're watching Explore Tulsa.
Two of my favorite holidays happen this month, so we thought we should celebrate with more Explore Tulsa. And this week we start the show with a fun history lesson.
Then we congratulate the three-peat Trojan.
Followed by a little leather work.
Plus safety first.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We are so happy to have you with us for this week's Explore Tulsa. So Stevie, I'm guessing that Valentine's Day is one of your two favorite holidays.
Heck no, that just cost me money. But February 16th is Do a Grouch a Favor Day. Grouch hunting is a lot of fun. And I also love Hootie Hoo Day.
Hootie Hoo Day? What in the world is that?
Every February 20th, all of us who are tired of winter go out at noon, wave our hands in the air and chant, Hootie Hoo! Hootie Hoo!
Well, March 20th marks the first day of spring, and it won't be long before we're out enjoying outdoor events like Broken Arrow's Rooster Days.
Well, but until then, we learn all about its beginnings by spending time at the Broken Arrow Historical Society's museum in downtown VA.
Broken Arrow has always been a town to be proud of. When we were being formed, one of the reasons we're in this location is because this is where the railroad and depot were going to be. There was a town located near here called Elam, but when it was found out that this is where the railroad was coming through, everybody picked up and moved here. Another interesting part of our history is our name. It comes from the Creek Native Americans, so we have a long history as part of Oklahoma, but also of Indian Territory. Well, when you step off our elevator and enter our second floor gallery, which is focused on Broken Arrow history, one of the first things you'll see is the Childers Log Cabin. And that was originally in Broken Arrow since the 1850s. So that really takes you back in time and allows you to see how families lived in our area. All the logs were hand cut and put together, and it's just a beautiful place to look at to see how our families lived. A family lived in that cabin until the 1940s. And as you move around the museum, you will see an area for the Creek Indians where we received our name. You'll see a merchant area, so you can go back in time and see many of the merchants that came here and had businesses on Main Street and in the surrounding area. You'll see the history of our two oldest banks, AVB and First National. And as you swing around, you'll learn a bit about the Broken Arrow schools and how we've had a school here since 1904. You'll learn a little bit about our police and fire. And of course, you'll learn about Rooster Days, which is the oldest, longest running festival in the whole state of Oklahoma. And then we take a look at the Broken Arrow citizens who have served in our military. And of course, you wouldn't learn about Broken Arrow unless you learned about our early history of coal and cotton. In our downstairs, we have our first floor exhibit hall, and this is just a great asset for us because 2 to 3 times a year we're able to change out the exhibits in there. Currently we have the Green Country Watercolor Society exhibit, which are local artists that take time to meet and learn more about their craft, but they also paint and have shows. Other exhibits we've had in there, we've done dedications to the Broken Arrow Public Schools, we've had other artists, and of course our annual Christmas tree exhibit where organizations and businesses come in, put together a tree, and at the end of the exhibit they're donated to Broken Arrow neighbors to put in the homes of families in our community. The visitors to our museum, whether they're families or just a group of friends, they all find something they can relate to. You look inside the log cabin and you see the bed. Well, it's not like today's bed, it's a rope bed. Or you might be walking around and you'll see Rooster Days and you'll think, oh, I remember when I was a child and I went to Rooster Days, and you will see some of the old pictures. Or you'll go to the school exhibit and see, well, they had football players and homecoming queens, but the crown for the homecoming queen then was a leather football helmet. So you'll see how things have changed, but they're still the same. So it's great to see that twinkle in people's eye with that recognition of our history. Well, first it's important because the museum itself was located in the heart of the Rose District. And what's great about the Rose District is it's really helped bring life to the area of Main Street, but it also ties us back to our history. In the 1920s, we were known throughout the country as the City of Roses. People came here, businesses planted roses right out front of their businesses, homes had roses. And so to see that come back to life in the city of Broken Arrow is just exciting, and we're just happy to be just a small part of it.
The Historical Society has done such an amazing job with their museum. It's definitely worth the visit and a history lesson about Broken Arrow.
To learn more about the museum for yourself, visit bahistoricalsociety.com.
I tell you who's going to need to build a huge museum pretty soon is Jenks.
Oh, they'll need theirs for football. Jenks has 15 state championship titles going back to 1979.
And in 2014, they three-peated once again, catching the eye of MaxPreps and earning the Trojans national honors.
We'll catch the award presentation next when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
Ever since the first movie theaters opened in the early 1900s, man has been trying everything to bring that same experience home to enjoy with their families. And for more than 30 years, Video Revolution and their home entertainment experts have been making those dreams come true by designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use. From 1080p LEDs to the brand new Sony 4K flat panel TVs, or come in to see the latest in sound bars and surround sound setups. Always the top name brands are found at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to your business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. No matter what technology the future holds, you can count on Video Revolution to be leading the way. Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge electronics. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hey, it's Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got two great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because, let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our two locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I got to tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the number one reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
My name is Sarah Williamson. I am the manager here at Wild Birds Unlimited in the Kings Point Shopping Village at 61st in Yale, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi again. It's so great to know you're still with us for more Explore Tulsa.
You know, Trish, if you do a Google search for top 10 high school football towns in all of the U.S., Jenks America comes up every time.
Oh, and it's no wonder. Winning 15 state titles, with 12 of those happening in the last 19 years.
I wonder what Coach Trimble uses for good luck, because I gotta get me one.
Oh, it could be the many trophies the Trojans have, including their second straight MaxPreps Tour of Champions trophy from the Army National Guard.
You know, this year we overcome a lot of adversity. We had a lot of injured players, a bunch of positions, people switching positions, you know, trying to figure out our team at the beginning of the season. And then we finally came around and had everybody in the right spot at the right time and just overcame that.
Out of 16,000 schools, 16,000 football programs, Jenks America is ranked number 26 in the country. That's a huge accomplishment.
Being a state champion is awesome. You know, it's a great feeling. Not a whole bunch of people get to feel that feeling. And then to have 3 in a row is truly special. To be part of all 3 of those, you know, with all those guys that, you know, just left here, you know, it's truly special. And then to being ranked, you know, 26 out of, you know, so many thousand is, you know, it's another great accomplishment, I think, for the team.
This is not an award for an individual achievement or an individual event. This is absolutely a competition of champions.
Well, it's a good honor. I think it's a tribute to a lot of things. We've got a lot of great players. a lot of great coaches, a tremendous community. For an operation like MaxPreps to be able to give high school programs and high school kids publicity and opportunity, I think it's a great organization.
Well, I mean, being a state champion in any sport, it's really like you're the top in your state. So, I mean, being able to do that 3 times with these boys, it's an awesome feeling.
Our players, our coaches put in a lot of effort and a lot of, dedication to this program, and, we just went out and tried to do our best, and we brought back the gold.
They're determined to win. They love us. They're willing to do anything and everything to put us in the best position to win games. Our strength coach, he does a great job. Coach Trimble obviously does a great job. He's got, I think 12 state championships under his belt alone. So, that's pretty awesome to me.
It means a lot. I've been a starter for 3 years at Jenks High School, and it just means a lot to, to go out senior year, the 3-timer. Feels amazing.
My dad's was in the Army. My uncle was in the Army. I know a bunch of my relatives were, and just those guys who make that sacrifice to allow me to, do my hobby every day. I would say nothing but thank you, and I appreciate it.
I have a family member who serves, and it's just being able to put your own life at risk to save those who live the everyday life in the United States is, I applaud those guys, man. It's such an honor to have them fighting for us.
Success for us is about dedication. It's about a choice that you make every day. It's not about waking up one day and getting lucky and doing the right thing and winning the game or winning the battle. It's a series of decisions that make you a championship team.
Great job, guys.
Congratulations to this year's Jenks Trojans for another spectacular year. But Trish, the Trojans have a winning tradition that runs across the board when it comes to athletics.
To date, the Trojans have won 164 state titles.
15 from football, 16 for the guys' swim team.
14 from girls golf and tennis, plus so many more.
Oh, good. Now I know who to ask to get help with my golf swing.
Maybe you need some custom-made leather grips.
Hey, I'll try anything.
Well, let's stop by Rick's Leather at 81st and Harvard and see if he can set you up. Next, when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Hello, I'm John Erling with Voices of Oklahoma. Our great state has been home to countless individuals whose place in history has been earned through each of their many accomplishments. Voices of Oklahoma's mission is to preserve their story in an oral history presentation like none other. Accounts direct from famous Oklahomans, political figures, and many others who have left their indelible mark on the development, history, and future of Oklahoma. So please, treat yourself by listening to those who are the voices of Oklahoma.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Hi there, it's good to have you back for more Explore Tulsa. And remember when I was talking about Do a Grouch a Favor Day?
Yeah?
Well, I got you something to celebrate. And it's custom engraved with Explore Tulsa and your name right here.
That's funny, because I also stopped in at Rick's Leather Shop and had him make you a custom water bottle with his new laser machine. For that very same reason.
Rick has so much to choose from leather good to custom engraving. It could be something good for the grouch in your life.
I did some leather work when I was growing up on both a dairy and horse farm here in Tulsa. But then sort of dropped back from it, but when I was down in Texas Tech, at Texas Tech University in Lubbock teaching, I wandered into a Tandy leather shop and picked up one of their starter kits and started banging on the leather from that, and that was about 1980, 81. So it was something to do in a hobby, and I discovered I liked it and have a little bit of talent with it. But when I retired in 2006 and moved back here, took it back up, did a few pieces for the Oklahoma Aquarium where I was volunteering. Started entering things in the Tulsa Fair and sort of went from there. And about a year ago I opened a shop because my wife was tired of having all my stuff in the house, and I was tired of dealing with the heat and the cold in the garage. In addition to the leather work, I've gotten a new toy, so to speak, a laser engraver that I use to do a variety of different things. I use it with leather, marking, like this is a big season, people will buy, rather than having me make a wallet, they'll go out and buy one, bring it by, and then I will use a laser to put a name or a phrase on it or something. The laser basically burns off material of whatever you're putting it on. So it will burn into the leather, like taking a wood burning tool and doing it by hand. This is controlled by the computer. You can use it to mark water bottles that are painted. It burns the paint off, exposing the metal underneath, which lets you put text, designs, or whatever on it. And you can also use it to actually put a permanent mark on, like stainless steel or metal. It doesn't burn into it, but you put a chemical solution over it, and then when the laser hits it, it chemically bonds to the steel and leaves a nice mark. I can show you an example of that. It's a great stress relief because you're beating on it and stuff. So rather than people, but also it's a creative outlet. I'm not going to say that I'm an artist, but it's satisfying to do something with your hands and have something result from it, and bring something from an idea to fruition.
I always like it when we meet people like Rick who take a fun hobby and turn it into their business.
To learn more about Rick's work and what all he can do for you, visit ricksleather.com.
I really thought that the dream catchers were pretty cool, but it kind of reminded me about a dream I had where I was too old to get out of my lounger.
Oh, not to worry, because now there are loungers that'll do all the work for you.
That's music to my ears, Trish.
So just ahead, we'll visit Vic Osteen at Senior Safety Services to learn all about helping Stevie in his old age on Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Clips, Definitive Technology, Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand. Professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale. And the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
If you're someone who believes 80 is the new 50, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
According to the World Health Organization, most of the world accepts 65 to 69 as the recognized age of a senior citizen.
My buddy Beck, he says that you know you're old when you see a pretty young woman and you wonder what her mom looks like.
No matter what age you are, there is a certain time when having some help around the house can make life so much easier.
Well, that's why we called on an expert, Vic Osteen, to tell us here about the newest home assistance aids available.
Always been entrepreneurial. I'm not a very good employee, obviously, so I have to create my own jobs. Just kind of one of those kind of people that song plays in the back of my head. If you can't run your own life, I'll be damned if you run mine. So that's why I've always kind of made my own path, and fortunately it's worked out pretty good. Now I do some speaking for most of the senior associations around here and the people that supply services for them, and you know, mainly senior safety is what we talk about, how to keep your home safe, how you can live longer in your home, because 97% of the people want to stay in their own home. It's kind of one of those, you know, things. So talk about how to, you know, put it in a grab bar in your bathroom or in your hallway or in your steps, you know, and we do that too, can change your quality of life. The people who end up buying the stuff are the children of the people who need the stuff, because nobody ever thinks they need it. My theory is that you won't be able to buy or sell a house without grab bars in them in the future, just because people are getting older. 10,000 people today turn 65. Every 7 seconds somebody turns 65 in this country. So this is a big cohort that's for the next 20 to 30 years is going to be the largest growing group of aged people and things, like a rat going through a snake. So, you know, one of the biggest problem with, you know, elderly people is just getting up out of that chair. It gets harder and harder. Those chairs get older and softer, and people, those knees don't work like they used to. So they lift up, you know, and they just kick you out, and they'll kick you out. They lift you up where you can easily get up. Don't even have to use your shoulders. A lot of people have shoulder damage, you know, torn the, you know, rotator cuff or something. They'll buy them because just can't push up. But, you know, the chairs are great. You know, they're comfortable. You can stop them at any location, you know, going back, forward. Then you just stand up next to it, lean back, and sit back. So it's important to be able to get out of your chair, too, at a certain age within a timely manner for some reason. So. There's mobility chairs, and those are just kind of, you set upright, and so those are good to get around and go outside and go, you know, shopping, stuff like that. And then there's the scooters, like a 3-wheel, 4-wheel scooters that are available too. And those there, again, you can get around your house or go shopping, a little bit narrower. Depends on weight and size. And then we sell a lot of stair lifts, and people live in 2-story homes, so they're going, what am I gonna do? Can't go upstairs anymore. Mom can't go upstairs anymore. So, you know, so they'll go, well, is it cheaper to buy a new house, or is it cheaper to put in a stair lift? So usually it's cheaper and easier to put in a stair lift. So that really, we've gone and put lifts in people that haven't been up in their upstairs for months and months and months, and go, man, I just wonder what it looks like. So I wonder if the husband's still keeping it clean up there. So yeah. It's very gratifying work. It's great to get somebody to, like I said, go upstairs. They hadn't been there for 2 or 3 months, or just let them go to downstairs like they never could before, keep them safe in the tub. So it is, I mean, there's lots of jobs and lots of businesses out there, but you can really make a big difference in people being able to stay home, and, you know, and we do some showers where people have wheelchairs and stuff. So just make them be at their house, just everybody feels better. And they live longer if you're at home too. So it really is a really gratifying job, business to be in these days. Well, we really enjoy it.
I love those tubs with the doors. Every house should have one.
To find out how to get one of Stevie's favorite tubs, or to learn about any other device Vic carries, visit seniorsafetyok.com.
I used to work with this comedian that he used to tell everybody that he was 10 years older than he really was. That way, everybody would tell him he looked so much better for his age.
Stick around. We'll be right back for more Explore Tulsa.
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm with Video Revolution, Sales Associate and Direct TV Manager. Here to tell you today about some really good offers we have for DirecTV. Right now we're offering free equipment, free installation for up to 4 rooms. We've got a brand new Genie box that records up to 5 shows. Right now DirecTV also offers wireless boxes, so if you want to put a TV in a bathroom or out on a patio where we can't get wires, for $99 you can get up to 3 wireless boxes. Well, you have the Genie in the living room, and then you can get these little mini Genie boxes here, which you can put in your 2nd, 3rd, or 4th bedroom, and they all talk with the Genie and allow you to record in every room. But what's really nice is even if you've been recording in the living room, you can bring up your DVR playlist from any room in the house. Right now they have really good deals going on. The Choice package is $32 off a month for your first year. They're also going to give you 3 months free of all the movie channels, HBO, Starz, Showtime, and Cinemax. We also offer, with anything on the Choice and above package, you get the whole season NFL ticket for free. They have a lot of free apps now for your smartphones and your tablets where you can actually set your recorder. When you forgot to record your favorite show, you can actually talk to your phone and it's going to go to your favorite channel, record it for you. Come on down and see me. I'll be happy to go over some of the programming choices and what kind of great deals we can do for you.
Envision Media Group has teamed up with Video Revolution, Tulsa's leader in electronic sales, service, installation, and repair, to offer the latest advances in video production technology to the Tulsa area. From multi-camera HD production to live web streaming and TV studio production, Envision Media Group provides production services to television stations, sports organizations, corporations, and agencies. Envision Media Group's team of professionals has over 50 years of combined broadcast television experience, and thanks to Video Revolution, we now have all the latest toys and capabilities at our fingertips to produce your next project on time and on budget. Envision Media Group and Video Revolution are a powerful team and ready to tackle any video project needs you might have. For more information, visit us online at envisionmediagroup.com. Envision the possibilities.
Be sure and join us next week when we take to the air with Skydive Tulsa.
Special thanks to Lori Lewis for showing us around the Broken Arrow History Museum.
Well, thanks too to Coach Trimble and his Jenks Trojans. Good luck with a 4-peat next season. And thanks to Rick at Rick's Leather and Engraving. Trish and I really appreciate those custom Explore Tulsa water bottles.
Plus, thanks to Vic Osteen for showing us the latest in home assistant at Senior Safety Services.
Remember, if you missed any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Home of the 2 pair for $129 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.